So, welcome to This Is Not a Cooking Channel. I'm going to make what I said I was going to make, chopped cheese. But I needed a shower. I needed to go get some cheese and choppy stuff like lettuce, iceberg, tomatoes, beef steak. I got my ground beef, defrosted. I got my American cheese. And, you know, because I'm a little extra, I'm going to add some onions because I love ground beef with onions. If you've ever had my sliders, that's what I do. Throw the onions and I mix it in the ground beef so that it's like all up in every single... Sorry, I got cut off. But yeah, so I like to have the onions in every single bite that you have when it comes to my sliders. So in the same way, in this kind of sandwich, I want the onions to be in there. So I didn't get adobo, but what I am gonna use is 21 seasoning salute because I am gonna add salt and pepper. And I'm also gonna add some of my favorite barbecue rub. It's so good. This thing is so good. When I get it in Trader Joe's, I buy like 2 or 3. Anyway, so that's where we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna start sauteing the onions and I'm gonna throw the flat patty of beef in there. Chop, 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 chop. And then I'm gonna start seasoning and I'll show you when I get there. I'm back and I'm more on the healthy side of things when it comes to oils, but you probably won't think that because it looks like I have no canola oil yet. This lasts me a long time, maybe over a year. So I'm gonna put some canola oil in this clad pan right here, and I'm gonna heat this up because, whoop, I think I put too much. That looks like enough. Maybe a little bit more. Little canola oil, not so much. And then I have my, I already have my onions in here, ready to cook them. Got my little spatula, wooden spatula. Would you believe how many times I get use out of this? Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. Definitely gonna season this with some salt and pepper because you wanna season the onions make all the difference. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. So now I'm gonna do some salt and pepper, but I've always wanted to do this because I feel like people, these chefs do this. So I'm putting some salt on this. I'm gonna move that around in there, right? And I'm just gonna put it close to the center, put it up, and then I'm going to do some fresh ground pepper. So good. I love salt and pepper on onions. Let this cook a little. Then I'm gonna smack that meat on top of it like, whoa. There we go. Okay, so meat up by eso. Woo-wee! Onions. Yes, yes, yes. I'm about to throw the meat on there. So I'm gonna put this phone somewhere here while I get that meat. Here we go. Let's get this piece right here. Kind of thin, but I don't want it too thick. I'm gonna slap it right on the onions. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Boom. So that's, put that meat on there. I'm gonna season that now with some salt and pepper and that other stuff. And I actually got a little secret ingredient because I'm gonna doctor this up as a Puerto Rican. So grandma gave me some very special sofrito in a ragu jar. So I'm actually gonna have a little bit of sofrito on that too. So no adobo, but sofrito, yes, completely. It's doing my favorite thing, it's sizzling. So now I'm gonna add some of this 21, not too much, just a little. There might not be anything left in here. And I'm not opening the other one yet because it's gonna take me too long. So garbage, and because again, I have sofrito. Everywhere I go, they be like, ooh, Sophia. That was good. That's gonna be good. So now, looking like mixing that in there. Ooh, grandma has this very special recipe for sofrito because it's orange. No, there's no turmeric in it. Oh my gosh, it smells pretty divine. Lower that heat a little bit. Pretty divine. Add a little bit more pepper. Okay, so I have the bread in the toaster oven for 2 minutes. It's not gonna toast it, it's just gonna warm it up so that it's not so like hard. I do not have mayonnaise, guys. I do not have mayonnaise. I have tahini sauce, but I'm not sure if I want to experiment with that today. So I'm not gonna use the mayonnaise. Woe is me. But here it starts. It's in the shape of a hero because it's going in a hero. And yeah. Whew. Now wait to add the cheese. There goes the bread. That looks pretty dope. Let me go put that on the bread. This looks better than tacos. That looks pretty amazing. So now I'm going to put the toppings, right? So I've never worked at a deli. I don't know how to cut lettuce so much, but I'm gonna put some lettuce on top, how I kind of just chopped it a little. And then I'm gonna put some tomatoes, tomato, whatever. I dropped one right in the garbage can. Thankfully I have enough tomatoes here. And voila. This is my attempt at making, what's this thing called again? Chopped cheese a la Amanda. I will tell you how it tastes when I take the first bite. Stay tuned. Okay, so someone said online, wrap it up in aluminum foil because it allows it to steam, and then chop it, like cut it in half, right? Excuse my dirty counter, but see, now it looks like a legit deli sandwich, and bam. All right, so welcome to my dining table where I'm gonna take the first bite with you on video. So let's see. My God. This is a winner. Oh my God. This is like troublesome. This is really good. I got myself a new meal. Thank you for all of you who have known about a chopped cheese and said something. Thank you to my boyfriend who mentioned it to me yesterday. And for Pressing the City, posting that videos that said, this is where it's from. And I was like, you know what? I need to try this. So I'm so happy. I have no regrets. And if you don't mind, I'd like to finish eating this alone.